Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Sorry if the last two videos have the same shirt and outfit. I'm recording them at the same time. Okay, so this is gonna be a box and a book. So the book that I just finished a few days ago, actually 2 books ago, is No Gods, No Monsters by Cadwell Turnbull. This book is kind of a 2-part story told with multiple points of view. One of them is our main character, whose name I've already forgotten, Lena. She finds out that her brother has been killed by the police, and she gets a video that shows her that actually her brother was a shapeshifter and was killed and then turned back into human afterwards. And she leaks this video, which kicks off a series of events that basically lets the world know that monsters, that's what they're called, are real. The wolves are called werewolves, but they change at will as opposed to by, the whim of the moon or the cycle of the moon. The other part of the story is really about the groups of people who both believe in monsters and don't believe in monsters, and believe in monsters and don't want monsters to exist, because of course the monsters are wanting to be free and able to live among humans, which may or may not be in the history of this world, of this book. I really enjoyed it. It is multiple points of view, and it's a lot of people really to try and keep track of. There's a set of siblings, found family siblings, Sonia and Sandra, I think. That's so close and so unnecessarily close for 2 characters that are mostly together and then sometimes separate. I wish authors didn't do that. But the sections are separated pretty cleanly, so it's easy to know that you've switched to another part of the story or to another person's point of view. The second book, this is the first one. It took a little bit of work to get into it and figure out what the hell was going on. And the characters were a little bit, like I said, you had to kind of really be paying attention about who they were. And ultimately, I thought that the book was worth that extra, cognitive work it took to really get into it. And I will definitely be picking up the second one, which comes out, I believe, next month. So hopefully I still kind of know what the hell's going on when I pick up the second one. Again, No Gods, No Monsters by Cadwell Turnbull. Then a little quick unboxing for what I believe to be my most recent Nightworms. It is spooky season in my book world. I don't know if other people are still in their summertime vibe. I did see a friend on TikTok talk about how people are trying to skip their fall reads and go straight to spooky reads. But you know what? I read spooky all year. It's just that it seems more appropriate at this time of the year. Nightworms is a monthly subscription box focused on horror books. I am not a rep. I get no kickback. I'm a monthly subscriber. I tried to just get books when the theme was appealing to me, and it was impossible. So I think they must do limited boxes or whatever. It's not an endless amount. It's 2 women who are putting it together, so I just subscribed so I could get what I wanted. It almost always comes with either a coffee or a tea. It looks like this one, let me open up the little pack that comes with it so we can find out our theme. This one is for August. It must have just come last week. It is currently today, August 13th, I believe. So oh, actually this might be for next month. This might be for let me make sure. Hold on, make sure I understand what the hell. Okay, yeah. Never mind. I'm a liar. So this is for August. The theme is Horror Junkie. Here is the bookmark. We always get one. For the theme, we always get a coffee or a tea. This month is a coffee, Tropical Terror from Haunted Cups Coffee. Scary Folks Need a Vacation Too. The flavors for this one, coconut, hint of caramel. I love that so much. Hint of caramel. The flavor name is Tropical Terror. Yum. Okay, we almost always get at least one sticker or a magnet or 2 stickers. The other thing that's usually in the little bag is the signed book plates for the books. At least the hardcover. So this one looks like it's Nick Cutter, so it's going to be for this one. Oop, I'm not showing you that part yet, but I want to stick this in here so I don't lose it. Okay. So, 1 magnet. It's a Nightworms magnet. Look at that. It's so cute. I wish this was a sticker. I could make it a sticker. And a skull eating candy, which I also love. Okay. So, usually what we get is a soft cover and a hardcover. Sometimes we get a little treat and get 2 hardcovers, but usually it's a soft cover and hardcover. So the first one today is an interesting book about 101 horror books to read before you're murdered. The foreword is by Josh Malerman, who wrote The Bird Box. Not my favorite book. But he also wrote a couple of other books that are on my radar to read that I haven't gotten to yet. He's been featured in the Nightworms box in the past. This is the ultimate list of must-read horror. So I'm excited about that. Let's pick a page and see what we got. Oh, author spotlight. What a surprise. Josh Malerman is the first one that came open. Oh, he wrote Goblin. So I have Goblin. I will be reading that eventually. And I think there's one more I wanted to read of his. Goblin is actually 4 short stories, I think. Pearl is the other one. About an evil animal, apparently. Alright, let's pick a different one. How about a woman? V. Castro. There she is. V. Castro's books have captured my whole heart. Some books are Hairspray and Switchblades, Goddess of Filth, The Haunting. Oh my god, I have a book of hers. The Haunting of Alejandra. That's definitely on my list because it's sitting right next to my bed. I promise I'm going to read it. I promise. Tananarive Due is in here. So many. My Soul to Keep I've read. Ghost Summer I have and have read parts of, but not the whole thing. Let's do one more. I want to read all of these. Ooh, there's a body horror section. Crime, don't care. Adam Neville. Maybe it's Neville. Some recommended titles. The Ritual, which I believe I've heard of, at least. The Reddening. Strong Women Cult Folk Horror. Done. I'm going to get that one. Cunning Folk. No One Gets Out Alive. I am so glad we got this. I've actually been thinking of starting a horror book club. Doing a book club, really, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sure that I can commit. But I really want to do it. Oh, Christopher Buehlman. I also have several books of his. The Black Tongue Thief is a book that I keep eyeballing and never actually get to read. So maybe I'll put that one on the book club list. I'm excited about that. Okay, Mexican Gothic was in here. I just saw it. So Sylvia Moreno Garcia is going to be in there. I love that it looks like there's a good mix in terms of racial diversity, although I would have to look, a little bit more closely to see how Asians fare if there are native writers in here. But It looks good so far across the gender spectrum, so that's good. Maybe not gender spectrum, I shouldn't have said that. Men and women writers. But I'm excited to take a closer look at that. If I wasn't committed to reading this damn book tonight, I would probably cuddle up with this book. I'm going to stick this in here as the bookmark. Although I just got this bookmark. I'm so smart. I'm such a genius. I'm such a genius. Okay, so the hardcover is The Handyman Method by Nick Cutter and Andrew Sullivan. I am generally skeptical of books written by more than one person, so I'm interested to know what the hell that means, that there's two people on here. When the Saban family moves into a rural, unfinished development community, cracks begin to emerge in both their new residence and their lives. As a father wrestling with his unemployment and his uncertain place in the world, Trent Saban's attempts at DIY home repairs lead him down an online rabbit hole, where paranormal radicalization surreptitiously takes hold as a mysterious instructor delivers dark, subliminal suggestions of how to handle any problem around the house. Meanwhile, stepping into the sole breadwinner role, his wife, Rita, tries to hold the family together as matters spiral out of control and go from bad to worse, even as their son, Milo, a boy left to his own devices, exhibits the sinister side effects of far too much screen time. The trials of home improvement, destructive insecurities, and a horror beyond imagination collide in this terrifying story that will haunt readers long after the final page is turned. I love a haunted house. Honestly, I don't know what it is about haunted houses, but when the house is haunted, I am there for it. The Handyman Method, Nick Cutter and Andrew Sullivan. I'm actually supposed to be reading Beloved right now. I'm supposed to be doing a buddy read. That's supposed to be is at least 12 to 18 months long. So obviously it's not urgent, but it's certainly on the list. Okay, friends, that was the August Horror Junkie. And I love that as a theme. I do. I just went to the Oddities and Curiosities Expo in Buffalo 2 weeks ago. Last week, I was watching Ginger Snaps and talking to Rachel Harrison, who wrote Just Sharp Teeth. I am in my horror era, I think. So I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. See you on the next one.